This is my first video and audio podcast special, episode 4, I believe. This is right after the LGBT adoption bill. Technically part 1, I guess. Okay, this is going to be my slate. Welcome to my podcast. This is technically Forrest from Getting Lost in the Forest, GLITF, GLITF. I'm also from the Darker Side podcast. We're on weekly on like everything. We're on Facebook, Spotify, Podbean, Android Music, iTunes, all that great shit. I love it. I love David, our horror podcast. It's amazing. I love you, Herman. I love you, Rachel. You guys are all amazing and stay dark. And this also is brought to you by the DCP Network. Welcome to the DCP Network. And that is our sponsor today. Thank you. And thank you guys for coming back to GLITF and coming back to the DCP Network. Thank you. Okay, so today I would love to talk about my next article. And it's going to be pretty killer. It's going to be pretty fucking killer. I would like to thank all of you for coming back to the Darker Side podcast. I want to thank you all for coming to GLITF, Getting Lost in the Forest, GLITF, and welcome to the DCP Network. I love you all, one love, and we all love you, and stay happy and work hard and all that great shit. And America, I guess. So what I have for you guys today is a really kick-ass story. I think it's pretty kick-ass. I grew up near Pennsylvania, so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll select this story next. It's kind of recent. Let's get right down to it. The story, once again, is from LGBTQ Nation. This is from Wednesday, June 20th, 2018, by Ron Johnson. He seems pretty awesome, actually, to be honest with you. This gay Pennsylvania legislator tells Pence to get bent during Philly trip. And I quote again, get bent. You can't say he was vague about it at this point. We couldn't agree more. Pennsylvania State Representative Brian Sims welcomed Vice President Mike Pence to his Tuesday fundraiser, City of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia. I love Philly. I grew up near Philly. With his middle finger. Okay, welcome back, guys, to Getting Lost in the Forest. The outspoken legislator lashed out at the vice president on Pence's visit to Sims' home district. Quote, "To be clear, we're a city of soaring diversity," Sims wrote on social media. "We believe in the power of all people to live and to contribute. Black, brown, queer, trans, atheist, immigrant, we want you and we all respect you." Continue, quote, "So keep that in mind while you're here raising money to attack more families, spread more lies, blaspheme with your Bible, and maybe even talk to a woman without your wife in the room. We have plenty of them, and they're pretty much all more powerful and more real than you have ever been." Burn. Brian Sims, this is what he wrote on his Twitter page. "Official welcome. At Mike Pence, VP, let me be the first to officially welcome you to the City of Brotherly Love and to my district. We're a city of soaring diversity. We believe in the power of all people, black, brown, queer, trans, atheist, and immigrant. So, ... get bent, then get out." I like what he said there. I completely respect this guy, Brian Sims. I love you, man. I love your beard. Pence. So, anti-LGBTQ, that the Human Rights Campaign has a detailed guide to his bigotry, has drawn growing protests across the country. In Columbus, Ohio, last week, his visit was timed with pride, no less, and a big block party blasted tunes outside the venue. You know what? I think that's pretty fucking awesome. You know, you don't respect me, my people, my friends and family, then you don't respect me. So, let me be clear with that. In Philly, hundreds of protesters shamed Pence and the Trump administration for separating immigrant children from their families. Sims didn't just flip them off and hide. He spent Tuesday afternoon and evening responding to and debunking the predictable replies to his post. If it's a shock to see his dramatic approach, you're not following Sims. Now, with 27,000 Twitter followers, elected to the 182nd District of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives in 2012, the 39-year-old Democrat is a rising star in gay politics. On the other hand, he's a former college football player who channeled his inner Ariel with a dashboard Disney rendition from The Little Mermaid. On the other, He's unabashedly outspoken in calling out state house conservatives for religious bigotry. I would fucking too, as I hope all my friends, straight, bi, gay, I don't give a fuck, black, white, Hispanic, whatever genders are out there nowadays, I don't know, all genders. His smile, his beard, his robust stances on progressive issues make him the kind of guy with whom you'd pull up a chair, pop open a beer, and watch the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe suck each other's dick too. I don't know. Or maybe compare bushes. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck men do nowadays. Yes, we've fretted about other outrageous gestures of protest against Trump on the national stage. Robert De Niro's, quote, fuck Trump at the Tony Awards, and Kathy Griffin's beheaded Trump and feckless cunt, quote, Melanie. But there's a sliding scale on profanity, and as we slide it further into Trump's swamp, we see some substance to Sims sizzle, especially when we put it in local context. It's his home, and hey, it's Philly, the city of brotherly fucking love. I grew up in a little town about 20 minutes southeast of Philly and in New Jersey, South Jersey. And there is a difference, by the way, in Jersey. Don't compare Jersey people to Jersey because it bothers the fucking shit out of me because South Jersey is not like most other parts of Jersey. That's my story. Let me know what you guys think. Someday I would love to be a politician maybe, or rich, one or the other. And I am very political because the government has impeded on my rights years ago, and people voted for that. I did not vote for that. So I have every right to be angry and upset, and so does this politician, because guess what? We know our facts. We know what's going on. We pay attention to politics, and we pay attention to the world. So we know our shit. People want to put those damn snake things on their cars. Well, guess what? That "Don't Tread on Me" sticker, I know most people who have them are white and straight. I have to say that, those people really do piss me off. But I don't think they understand really the context of that because, the government impedes on us all the time. And I have plenty of friends that have been called out on having a "Don't Tread on Me" sticker on their car because they're gay, and they have that on their car. But the government treads on us, so fuck. It's a double standard. Being gay is such a double standard in today's world. It gets me so frustrated sometimes. It really does. Well, that was my episode. That was my story. I love this politician, and I respect him for being honest and open and not being two-faced or fake or lying or doing anything unconstitutional or doing anything against America or doing anything against the Declaration of Independence or doing anything against the Bill of Rights or altering the Constitution as we speak. That's pretty much what I'm saying because I love this politician. He doesn't do any of those things. He's honest. He's brutal. He gave Pence the middle finger. And you know what? I would too. Someone who believes in electroshock therapy for people and conversion therapy for LGBT should be ashamed of themselves because that's not the answer. Neither is killing yourself. That's not the fucking answer. So you know what? I think it's time Americans came clean and be honest with each other and open. And I think people on the right need to own up to this fact that their party is making a lot of mistakes that should have already gotten almost all these politicians in prison. But you don't see the people who vote for these people talk about this. So it's up to us to point these people out and call them stupid as fuck. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And please follow me on Podbean, on Google Play Music, iTunes Podcast. Sooner or later, I'll be on the good ones, Spotify, and all that good crap. Find me on Facebook, please. I'm strictly on Facebook at the moment. It's GLITF on Facebook. Feel free to message me there. I will be available almost any time to respond to you. And if you want to email me, it's gettinglostintheforest@gmail.com. If you want to email the network, it's dcpnetwork@gmail.com. Or if you want to email my other podcast, The Darker Side Podcast, which is an amazing horror podcast, you just email us at thedarkersidepodcast@gmail.com. But we would prefer you to message us on Facebook and rate us. Please subscribe. Please share us. Please tell us about all your friends. Please tell your friends about me on my Darker Side podcast page, which is with a C. Side, C-I-D-E. So please find the Darker Side Podcast on Facebook. You can find our DCP network on Facebook. We're pretty much almost everywhere now. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for listening. Have an amazing day. Stay cool, although the weather's been pretty cool lately. So a little bit cool for my taste, but probably perfect for everybody else because everyone likes to complain like a little bitch because we're all in New England. All right. Love you guys. I'm outie. Peace.